somebody will stop me and ask why I'm not out there banging heads with the big dogs. Big dogs. Yeah, that's always quite flattering. I can sit here and try to explain it to you, but I think it would be better and hit more homework for you if I actually show you why I'm not a pro player. Let's take a look at this layout and develop a plan for all 9 balls and get through this rack. And as always, this is a real layout that we're going to run in this video coming up here, but first we're going to analyze the hell out of it and see how we're going to shoot it. And one of the first things that an advanced player will see is this 8 ball is a big ball, and this 7 ball down here is also a very big ball. Both of them are problems, and I'll show you why as we go through this video. First 3 balls are up table, and then we have 2 balls down table, and after that it goes back and forth, up table, up table, and down table. Seeing these facts right away will automatically get your brain snapped awake and trying to figure out the best strategy for running this rack. So we have a clear shot on the 1, and the first 3 balls are kind of grouped together at the top of the table. And the first 3 balls are easy. The problem is the transition ball being the 3 to get down table on the 4. So what position exactly do we need on the 3 ball to get down table and take care of those 2 balls down table? And I decided I need to be right about here on the 4 balls so I can kind of stun it up and avoid the 7 when I'm getting on the 5. So now you begin to see why the 7 is such a big ball, because it's eliminating your options on getting on the 4 ball. We have to be here so we can get around the 7. If that 7 wasn't there, we'd have a number of options of getting from the 4 to the 5. But that 7 is kind of eliminating all our options. So if we need to be right here on the 4 ball, now you can see why the 8 is such a big ball, because it's making it hard to get from the 3 to the right position on the 4 ball. As I've said a million times on this channel, the hardest part about 9 ball is just getting started on the rack. If we can get up to the 5, any advanced players should be out. So let's leave that ghost ball on the 4 ball there, and let's go ahead and plan our whole strategy on all 9 balls. Seeing this should simplify things in your brain, and now you should be pretty sure about where you want the cue ball to be on each one of those shots. So let's go ahead and do it. So there's your plan, amigo. The problem is we're human and we make mistakes. And I make quite a few of them in this rack. And at the point of making a mistake, you have to decide, do I want to stick with the plan and perhaps shoot a hard shot to get back in line and resume this plan? Or is there a better plan for this entire run out? And now we're going to go back to the table and see and play the whole run out and see where I went wrong. And then we're going to compare the original plan with what I actually did and how I screwed this all up.
Smooth, I gotta have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're crazy. Good shot.
Make it tough.
There's a place over here on Walmart. They'll do oil changes for $19.95. And and it's what's synthetic.
Semi-synthetic, yeah, okay.
So I think my car over there have it done, and so when I got the thing, it was like $29 and something. And I said, wait a minute, it's supposed to be $19. Your car don't take $19. I mean, it don't take that oil, it takes this other kind of oil.
They didn't tell you up front.
No, they didn't tell me up front.
See, that's just, they should have.
Bait and switch is what it's called. But that's okay, I mean, $29 was cheap. That was cheap.
Right. Your car don't take that.
No, you can't put that in your car and I think, well, I think you can, but, oh, good shot.
Oh, we gotta play the rubber game now.
Okay, one more.
So that $19 oil, that was only one weight apparently. Only a certain weight or something. I still do the whole oil changes.
Well, I did up until,
Right from the start, I get bad on the 2 ball and I shoot the 1 ball wrong and wind up straight in on the 2. This is not the plan on the 2 ball. The plan was this, so I could get right on the 3 ball. So here's where we are, and I can't do anything with the cue ball. I can hit a stop shot and just do the best I can. But the original plan was to get here on the 3 ball and to shoot this 3 ball with bottom right in order to get to that ghost ball on the 4 ball. There's no way I can do that now. I'm on the rail. I can't put bottom right on this ball. So I'm gonna be forced to shoot the 3 and go into the 8 and use the 8 as a stopper, and then take an incredibly difficult shot on the 4 ball and to shoot the 4 with bottom right. And this should put me back in line, or at least that's what I'm hoping when I'm playing this, to get me back in line on the 5 ball, or close to where I want it to be on the 5 ball for the original plan. So here's what we have, and now because the 8 ball got bumped and when I shot the 3 ball and is in the way, now I can't shoot the 5 ball the way we originally planned it. I'm going to have to spin this cue ball shot on the 5 ball to go around the 9 ball, and it died off the rail and I got bad on the 6 ball. So now we're at the point where we just need to abandon the original plan and come up with a brand new plan for the 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that looks something like this. But I struggle with that too, and the whole point of this video is you cannot play like this and beat the big dogs. They will walk all over you. This way, getting out of line, relying on your shot making on damn near every shot you take and trying to get back, it's just too exhausting and it's too much work. If you can break the balls and see the whole run out, your thinking is over and your shot making is just not existent because everything is easy because you stuck with the plan. So constantly playing pool like this is just it's not possible to maintain. It's just too much work, and these big dogs will just walk all over you. And combine this with my break, I break good about 3 out of every 10 times when Shane Van Boning and Jason Shaw, these guys are breaking great about 7 out of 10 times. I won't be able to compete like this. But the good thing about it is I'm working on all of it. And one day I'm going to get there where I can just break, plan the rack, and just keep it simple and run rack after rack after rack while maintaining a straight stroke. Then I'll be able to compete with these guys, and you will be able to too. And just to bring it all home, this is what I did, and this is the original plan. So again, look at this. This is what I did, and this is the original plan. You can't consistently play like this at the pro level. Looking at that is making me feel dirty. And I think we should move on to a better run out from the same night. So that'll make 3 runouts on here, but I only analyzed 1. And at this point, I'm just trying to redeem myself here. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, but the fact of the matter is, if you can't plan it and execute your plan without getting yourself in trouble, then you're not ready for the big dogs, brother. You know, it's always a good experience to play as those guys, but it's gonna get pricey. You know, I'm just not there. I am working on it. My break's not there, and my consistency. Most times I can plan the whole rack. But I mean, I can't always execute my own plan. So then I get in trouble. I have to change the plan, or I have to just shoot my way out of it. And you just can't play like that on the level that you need to play to beat these. These guys are really, 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 really tough, man. I cannot stress that enough. They're really, I mean, they're playing for their next meal, man. And when you live that life, it's either win or, you know, pretty much just give it up and go get a real job. I mean, they're literally playing for their next meal.